Thursday, you're tuned into Hoteps Being Told You with Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus. No cap.
Why do anything to our coach?
Say something
like we're not supposed to. Turn savage in a room full of vultures.
I don't care what your opinion is. I don't care about these isms.
Had to go and go kill Kobe. Damn.
That's bullshit, man.
It's a moment.
Because I'm not a fool.
Hotep or die.
Drinks when they poet. Why snitch and glorify that shit bogus? Why they changed the game and decoded? Why they signed it?
It turns out that the Hoteps in our community were correct.
All time high. Why we staying woke but sleep on the lies? Why the ladies?
What does Hotep mean to me?
Until the culture loves Hotep, we will never be free. Education for the black community comes from the Hotep community.
Where are you gonna get these gems? These life gems? Hotep's been told you.
Hotep's been told you.
Why we still live in dark days? Why we segregate, part ways? Why a virus stopped the world, quarantine for some days? Why we still live in dark days? Why we segregate, part ways? Why a virus stopped the world, quarantine for some days? Why?
Look, why they teach us what they wanted us to learn from the start? Why they never told me I could make a living from art?
My fellow Hoteps, did you miss me? Well, the grift doesn't stop and neither do we. This is the state of the grift. As you know, every month we'll take a look at some of the most prominent examples of the grift and then rate their grift game. If it's a phenomenal grift, I pledge to give it my presidential support all the way to the Grifties. You can also help by submitting your State of the Grift nominations at thegrifties.com. All of this can be found in the description box below. And now, here are the top contenders for March. First up, we have the mass shooting that happened in Boulder, Colorado this month. But more important than the mistaken race of the gunman is what has been happening on the legislative level. Next up, Stacey Dash. Stacey Dash. She is now remorseful for her support of Trump. She says it's not who she was. She was being looked at as the angry black woman when she was on Fox News. Now, this came across my email, and I didn't think it was real. The State Department says that they never agreed to China giving them the COVID anal test. Now, this is not funny. It's not funny, but it's hilarious. So, yeah, I don't even know what to do with this information. Taylor, don't send me anything like this anymore, B. What's going on?
We live. Wait. We live.
What's good, people? It's Thursday, Hotep Thursday. Back at it again. The greatest podcast in the land where the devil doesn't wear Prada. He wears Nike Zoom shoes from Lil Nas X. It's Hotep's Been Told You, episode 145. I am Uncle Hotep. He is Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus, what's going on?
State of the Grift has just dropped. That is now live on the Grifties YouTube channel. Shout out to Ebony holding us down. Sketch, Brody, mods in the chat. Crazy because President Doduce, president of Hotep Nation, has dropped 2 State of the Grift videos. We still haven't got even a scheduling of the State of the Union for the United States from our president who can't get his dogs under control.
What the hell is that? I read thehill.com, dog shitting all over the White House, man. I'm like, how the hell is this news? we're getting shit updates from. We can't talk about them kids in cages. We talk about the damn fucking German shepherds. And if there's any dogs that hate niggas, it's German shepherds. You know, buying them like them fucking.
Yo, the dogs had bit somebody the day before. I could have sworn. Did you see that story?
Yeah.
They said he bit somebody, and the next day he was shitting everywhere. I was like, they must be trying to cover for Biden. He can't hold his bowels or something.
Oh, come on.
It's like blaming on the dog.
That's crazy. That's wild. Thanks everybody in the room. 260 in the room, 78 likes. Let's get these likes up over 200. Thanks everybody coming in. Thanks for all the mods. It doesn't go. I know we don't mention it enough, but thanks to all the mods in the chat. You guys are out there handling the chat, posting links to all our stuff. Greatly appreciate it. On the front lines.
As Black Lives Matter would say.
So shout out to all the mods. One thing we did do this week, we posted another, Patreon exclusive. We got to talk to Ed Lattimore. For those that subscribe to the Patreon channel, it was a great interview. Go check that out. Ed's a real, I guess what's that word, savant? Mm-hmm. I think savants. Let me dig in my. Let me dig deep in my white folks vocabulary bag. He's a very savant guy. He's a well-rounded individual. It was a great interview. You're missing out if you're not subscribed to the Hoteps Been Told. Your Patreon will give you all the exclusive content and extra interviews and stuff. And we still owe y'all for a group chat. So we'll probably take care of that in the next couple of weeks or so. But thanks everybody. Yeah, thanks everybody that subscribed.
Yeah, his story with when he was training Roy Jones Jr. He was training with Roy Jones Jr. for the Mike Tyson fight last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told that story. A lot of good stories in there, man. A lot of good stories in there. You guys will really enjoy that interview. His stories about crack.
Yeah, you got. I mean, his original. I mean, his origins of the crackhead jokes and his origins of the coffee so black jokes is that's a price of admission right there. Let me read through these super chats. Simpcell, with White Boy Summer being around the corner, you think if Chauvin professes his love for black women, the community will forgive his crimes? Oh my God. Come on, man. I posted a tweet. I said, yo, Derek got to lay down. You know what I mean? Lay down. And lay down in the shine speak. You got to lay down. You got to do some time. You got to go ahead and do a nickel. I got to go ahead and lay down for a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? I say you got to lay down because I'm tired of Black Lives Matter and I don't want to hear a bunch of riots and chants all fucking summer long, right? Because, if you find them not guilty, here they going to burn down everything.
12 cities.
People were like, I don't know if people didn't detect, I was half being funny, half being like, I'm hopeful. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people are like, no, you can never bow to the mob. I'm like, oh my fucking God, people, what the fuck?
You can't take a joke.
People was dead ass, man. Never bow to the mob. If they're gonna burn down cities anyway, hell no. I'm like, oh my God, man. I couldn't believe it, man.
You gotta sacrifice himself.
Yeah.
Nobody tell him put his knee on that nigga neck.
Suge White. Thanks for $5 donation. Clint Griffin. Happy Hotep Thursday and White Boy Summer. Can't wait to finally feel black when us unmedicated get our water fountains. Shout out to Tower Gang. Wheezy Bird. Unc, you think Cardi B is dumb or intelligent?
Oh, that was the question of last night.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I don't know. She probably got street smarts. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Trisha. Haven't seen a live episode since February. Tax season sucks this year. Much love to you both, and to Hotep Nation. See you at the Hotep Con pool party, and I'll be the mall in the bikini.
Hey, here for it.
Yes.
Hold up, she sent us $100. I gotta dance.
CJ Man 2112. Biden sure loves stacking burritos in the come on. Border. Overcapacity is love. Lil Nas kind of gross. If mileage tax goes through, I'll join the mighty Q.
Yo, they fucking talking about a mileage tax, yo.
Oh yeah, Buttigieg. He put that on the table.
Booty Gig did that. Oh, he's such a fucking communist grift.
You know, one thing I kind of thought about that, like, is that going to like maybe force people to live, you know, in cities and live where they work, you know, try to reduce, you know, extra driving and stuff like that. And I hate the people that have long commutes, man. You know, I was when I used to work at the prison, I live in Downtown, Pennsylvania. I had to drive to Wilmington every day. You know what I'm saying? Like some people have rides to go to work every day. You know what I mean? That would suck.
Right. My thing is this. The United States and the foreign nations signed this thing called the Paris Accord Agreement, right?
Right.
And it's basically like they sat down and said, hey, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to try and decrease our emissions. Signed by a dotted line. We'll try our best, right?
Right.
And that was the Paris Accord Agreement. Now, nobody's holding China to the fact that China didn't keep up their end of the bargain, or India didn't keep up their end of the bargain, right?
Right.
But then, United States citizens are being forced to comply via taxation. I want a Paris Accord Agreement. How about I just send the government a note and say, look, nigga, I'm going to try. And that be that. Sending your agreement to the government. Look, I'm going to try to do 10 less miles a week. Sorry, Biden. And that be that. But no, you get to have this fugazi-ass contract with foreign nations, and you tax the little guy. Fucking communism.
Nerd Nash. Checking in from the gym. Salute. Thank you, Nerd. Follow Nerd Nash on Twitter. CJ Man. Also, I think Uncle Hotep is right. Even though the defense attorney laying it out, Chauvin got to go down for the sake of small businesses. Symmetry 7. Peace to Hotep nations from the nation of gods and earth. Salute.
Salute. Gods and earths. You know that nigga Hotep.
What's today's math? You know what's today's math, Batty?
You taking it back to Clarence 13 X name.
Yo, I follow somebody on Instagram. They be popping today's mathematics and shit like that. You know what I mean? And matter of fact, I used to watch Star, right? Mm-hmm. Star would when somebody used to call in on that shit, Star would be on him. Be like, give me today's mathematics. And Star would know that shit, man. Like he knew that. Motherfucker be bubbling, stumbling. Star would like, no, mother. I was dying, man. Star knew his shit, man.
Yeah. All the niggas, most of them niggas from that era knew. Remember, back in the day, the black community was Hotep.
Right. Yep. Peter Rossi, here you go later. Thank you. Cassius Cam, y'all, I'm back on Twitter. Cassius Cam 530 to delete my own account. Yeah. Got my studio built, and I'll be producing all types of content for the ANCAPs, rap, fitness, political commentary. God break the matrix. Hotep to the people. Thank you.
Shout out to the ANCAPs.
Let's get to it. Listen. You see that Tamika Mallory Cadillac commercial, man?
I sure did.
You know, it's nothing but black women and I guess somebody said there was black trans women. I don't know. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to tell the difference or not, but you know, there was, you know, she was going on her, you know, speeches She does have a great, voice for speaking, and she delivers well. That's not everybody can do that. But, Cadillac is, it made into a commercial, pulled up in with a big ass Escalade. What was it? Escalade?
I don't know what it was. I don't keep up with the nigga cars.
Oh, come on. Jesus Christ. This shit, man.
I don't know what the Papa Johns call them these days.
What? And this is off the heels that, Tamir Rice's mom saying these people are grifting and stuff like that off the dead bodies and shit. And your boy, my son. Now a lot of people, most people had a problem with this commercial. They're saying, oh, it's wrong, it's grifting. I think Whitlock was like, yo, they're erasing black man. There was not a black man in the video. Nowhere to, well, let me stop. There was not a black man in the video. So
that's because they all been shot. Or turned into T people.
Oh, come on, see, there you go, man. During the month too, man. It's
T people month.
Yes.
Oh, I'm turning up this month.
Oh, come on.
We go extra masculine this week. I'm letting my ding-a-lang hang.
So Whitlock was like, yo, they're trying to erase the black man and shit, black families and shit like that. I was like, yo, Whitlock was on point with that. But your boy, my son. Wait, how you say his name? My son?
I think you had it right. My son.
My son.
I don't know.
He's defending her, saying activists have to eat too. Ain't he from your neck of the woods, New York, New Jersey? Now he's from around your way. I want to hear what you have to say about activists have to eat too.
Nope. I was a fan of my son's music.
Yeah.
And then the whole activism thing route came about, and I saw him go in that lane. And from the very start, he was aligned with Black Lives Matter. And I was just like, why would he do that? Why would he be aligned with them? This is like completely against what I'm used to him, Harlem and New York, I'm used to him. I don't know if he's from the Bronx or Harlem or what, but I know he definitely in the Hotep community out there in New York. He done did the side netta joints and all of that. He be around, he done wore a kufi a few times. And then I seen some of his takes and I'm like, really? So it just had me taken back. So I feel like since he co-signed this shit, he can't really deviate from that, because I would just say his previous takes was inaccurate.
Right.
So like if you rocking with BLM, you gotta ride with him till the wheels fall off. I think that's what he's doing. And plus I think that he's reached that level where he's been in these meetings with these grifters. He's seen them eye to eye. He's probably got their numbers in their phone. He probably know Tamika Mallory. Sometimes when you know somebody personally, it's kind of like you gotta throw him some bail. I think it's one of those situations where he like, yo, probably had dinner with her a couple of times, group setting or whatever, and here they go.
I don't know Tamika Mallory. Tamika, you out of fucking pocket. You out of fucking pocket with this shit. You gonna push the white man's Cadillac on the top of Black Tamir Rice's body? This is what you doing? Like how much?
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
What's the black man's car? When you come to car, what's the black man's brand? Historically.
Historically, it was a Cadillac.
Okay.
I think the niggas moved up to Acuras or Benzes.
The cats is doing foreigns now.
Yeah, cats has been on the foreigns, man. They left the Cadillac in a little bit, like I want to say early 2000s.
Yeah, they got the Escalade kind of fell off, and then the CTS was like really the last one they was really rocking. The Escalade and the CTS was the last joints they was really rocking, Everybody had a CTS, and then the Dodge Chargers came in, and all the niggas got Dodge Chargers. I rest my case. That was a historically black brand, the Cadillac. And I just feel like Cadillac trolling. They like, oh, I know how we can get these niggas back. I know how we can get these niggas back buying Cadillacs again. You remember us. You remember us from the 70s and 80s, don't you, Sean?
We still got your back, Negro. What the fuck is this?
And went and scooped up Tamika Mallory. She signed on the dotted line.
This is a shame, man. I can't even. We took a lot of heat when Black Lives Matter first came out. Because we told them, nah, they grifting. Nah, it's bullshit. Nah, it's the white man's. He got them puppets out there. Took a lot of heat. Got called a lot of coons. Now look at you. Now everybody is like, what the hell's going on, man? Like, they don't want to say nothing. They like, oh man, this is, some people are starting to come out and say like, yo, this is bullshit. You know what I mean? But most people just, they do this silent shit treatment and shit, like not say nothing and like, oh man, they won't disagree with you, but they know it's fucked up.
Correct. So what you basically saying is Hotep's been told you.
Hotep's been told these niggas. Next time a Hotep speak, your ass better listen.
It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. Black man dropped dead in the street like flies, left and right. And black women came out the other side with a pot of gold. And they took a shit on us on the way out. Thank you, niggas. This is what happened. Euphemistically speaking, black man died. Black women came in, profited from this black man dying, gave a white man Sean King a BET award, got paid, got deals, got Netflix deals, and now they shilling the Cadillac for the white man. I should have never been Hotep. I should have been grifting. I'll be you know where I'll be right now? Shit, I'll be in Acapulco with my retirement grift money.
Oh, you're not getting in on the Asian hate crime grift, Asian Lives Matter grift, man?
Yeah. I'd have been right on the news with my Bruce Lee shirt on.
Listen.
There's a pandemic out here. White supremacy is killing Chinese people. I had a show on MSNBC by now. I'd have turned my back on the black community. But unfortunately, Hoteps, we got a spine. And we don't sell out.
Yo, I seen, Damian Lillard, he played for the Trailblazers. He's from Oakland, and I guess there's a lot heavy Asian community out there. He came out, remember that he came out with the Black Lives Matter shirt? He came out with Stop Asian Hate shirt. Yeah, last week.
Where they sell that bleaching cream at?
Yo, that grift is up heavy. We need a grift. Like the stock market, we need the grift market. You need to put that on the site, man. Like, fucking what grift is going rise and involvement?
We about to add some betting to the site.
But I tell you this, I want to see an NBA player say, "Stop black on black crime." Will they do that? Can they do that?
No.
You shine to say start Black Lives Matter when the police is putting their foot up your ass. But when niggas in the hood putting the foot up your ass, you won't wear a t-shirt to stop your crime against your own brothers and sisters.
Hey,
you put one on when the Shine is beating up Bruce Lee, Mei Lin. You put one on then. Why don't you put one on when Jamal's terrorizing the neighborhood? Shine. niggas is fucked up, man. I swear, fucking God.
Yo, who was it we were speaking to? We were speaking to somebody, and they was talking about like they money be tied to this, right? And it's just like if you don't fall in line, like you could really take a hit. Them shots come out some black on black crime. You ain't called coon. They losing deals. They might get dropped from the team with some shit like that. Oh, Ed Lattimore was talking about that. Ed Lattimore interview. That's what we was just talking about that. Because Ed, again, he was signed. He was telling his story about the whole Rock Nation thing, and I ain't gonna spoil it.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna do no spoilers, but he's talking about his deal with Rock Nation and how they went back into his old tweets, whatever. So, like he said, these cats ain't got no skills. So without the league, without music, without movies, they ain't got no way to sustain themselves. And that's really what the big problem is.
Yeah, I didn't even know Ed was signed to Rock Nation until I read the Wikipedia before the interview. I'm like, oh shit, like, you know, yo, you was stealing my questions, man. I
did not prepare the information. I had him because I've been following him for years.
Yeah.
So I had him all up here.
Yeah,
like I already knew where we was going with it. And the Rock Nation thing, I didn't know you knew that. Just found out. Like I knew that. We was following each other when he got signed.
Oh, okay.
When he first got signed to Rock Nation, I was following him.
Canon Hotep salute to the Kings. The Ed Lattimore interview was fire. Yeah, go check that out, people. Opinion junkies. Shines need to stop trying to go back to Republicans and stay with the Dems and form their own party at local level. Build from there. Canon Hotep, yo, they pushing that OD defense heavy in the trial. We'll talk about that in a little bit. I don't want to spoil. We got to talk about Floyd. That I seen some video. I'm like, what the? I'm like, I'm not going to get to it right now. Hotep Tiger. So I'm the only shine that like Chevy's Hotep and Phil. Yo, you want Chevy niggas is the last of the Mohicans. My dad was a Chevy nigga, man. That's the old head shit. Yeah, I mean,
That's true too.
Yeah, if I ever get in some money, I want a Chevy Impala, man. I want to rock one of them joints. But yeah, that's, you know, niggas moved off the Chevys. They went on the Dodge and fucking, they ride around them scat packs and all this other shit, man. Like, oh, new niggas just changed the shit up, man.
White man gave him a little bit bumping that salary. Niggas started buying foreigns.
Yeah, and foreigns. If you ain't foreign, then you probably riding a Charger or some shit. I only bought one Nissan in my life. I only ever bought Hondas. Mm-hmm. I'll buy Hondas to the day I die.
Right, me too.
I'm not fucking with nothing else.
Yeah, we got two foreigns outside.
Mm-hmm. Shaq the Mac, 1999 donation. Thank you. Willie Handy, what up, cousin? How much does a grift really cost? Philosophy speaking. Shout out to cousin Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus. Hotep and Bill.
Yo, did Derek Chauvin did one of my nerd Nash calculations? You know, nerd be like, it costs how much to go outside today?
Right. Yeah.
So I was measuring the grift. I got it at $20K for a small to medium sized grifter, and in the millions for a large size grifter like CNN and you know, some of the larger outlets that have the connections to the advertisers. Because all you gotta say is, hey, we're running the trial, and you know, you want to advertise during the trial? Yeah. All right, bring your little pandering black products on. $300,000 for a minute. You know what I mean? But after the verdict, oh my God. Oh, that's gonna go sky high. I think the Grift is gonna 10x.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's gonna 10x after the verdict. We'll talk about it. But you can sell a lot of books this week off of black victimhood. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of cats going viral off them. Every time I go check the Chauvin trial hashtag thing, and it like, yo, white liberals is in here getting money. And they all saying the same thing. 9 minutes and 29 seconds. He's a monster. What's the other thing they say? George Floyd isn't on trial. Derek Chauvin is. All right. Motherfuckers eating that shit up.
Mark S, be like water, Bruce Lee. If you can't do that, rooftop Korean works too. Kamar Daniel, donations. Shout out Kamar Daniel. The saga begins. Lam, you got me thinking about the Grift market. I want to invest in the S&G Grift 500. The Grift Jones Index, Grift deck.
The chat is gold.
LAS on great call on joining Odyssey. Remember, you can go live on there too now. Their tech and mobile app is a real threat to YouTube down the road, man.
All right.
Yeah, somebody put that in Discord. I was like, screw it, let me try it. You know, they sync it up on my YouTube drawings, and I guess they give out, you know, Bitcoin for people donate, you know, Bitcoin and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't not Bitcoin. It's some kind of blockchain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably Ethereum.
Yeah. So, but yeah, boy hit me up in DM. I'm like, thanks, man. Thanks for joining. I was like, all right, no sweat. It's like, can you tell Hotep Jeezy to unblock me, man? It's like, man, I'll see what's up, man. We got in an argument, but we couldn't do what he wanted, man. But you know, man, I was like, I'll see, man. I'll see what's up.
Wait, did they rebrand? I think I know who you're talking about.
I don't know if this rebrand.
This is a rebrand. I know this company. Oh nah, fuck him. They can eat a dick, a brown one. Nah, I ain't doing it. They gonna have to cut the check. Yo, they got bread. They got a budget. They need to cut a check. They came to me. They said, "Yo, Hotep, we want you on the platform, right? Email me and everything." And I'm like, I'd like a board seat, some equity, or some cash to come and help you, you know, boost this app. He started telling me about all the different features and shit. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck about your features, nigga. Do you want some help or nah? Like, cut the check or bring a nigga in the boardroom. Right? I'm not about to come to your app for free, bring my whole audience, and you gonna get paid more of my audience than me. I gotta eat. He gonna say, well, what do you bring to the table? I was like, oh, you reached out to me. Now you asking me what I bring to the table? I ain't come to you. This is the shit that white men do. The white men that come to you be like, yo, we see you rocking out here. We need your help. All right, well, you know, our value's pretty high. Well, what do you bring to the table? What? He done got cussed out. Like, if we was in front of each other, he would have got me off my square. I would have cussed him out. I literally would have cussed him out. Like, I'd be like, what the fuck you talking about, yo? You came to me. I didn't pop up in your inbox. I didn't ask you for shit. Fuck your company. Don't nobody go to that app. That shit trash. Fuck them. Till they put respect on our motherfucking name. We could bring the whole Hotep nation in, but they gotta cut the fucking check. Like, have some respect. Niggas understand business. Have some fucking respect. I hate when these niggas get in the tech industry and they don't got no respect for niggas. But they'll get at that check to them crackers. Crackers get a check quick. They'll run to one of them white boys that's pretend pundits on the timeline and cut them a check real quick and then tell us we can't get a check. That's what they'll do. We got Libre TV. We don't need you. Don't worry about that. We got Libre TV. Look, and that was the other thing they tried to say. Oh, we'll give you some of these little fake ass crypto coins. That's why you couldn't think of the name, because they got some fake crypto coin that they running around trying to hand out. He's like, when you sign up, we give you some of these fake crypto coins. Man, fuck your crypto coins, yo. It's Bitcoin or nothing. You got Bitcoin, you ain't got Bitcoin, but you got shit coins? I don't want your shit coins, dog. Put us on the motherfucking board. Put me on the cap table. These are the conversations I'm having. If you don't understand my value, don't fucking talk to me, yo. I'll stay on YouTube. I don't care how communist YouTube get. I'll stay here until we
come on, man.
YouTube offers us more than these people can offer us. Can you get discovered on their platform? No, because ain't nobody there. YouTube offers you discoverability. That's what they offer. People say, yo, where you see me at? YouTube. Oh, dope. Can they Apple Pay through that app? Probably not. I'm not dealing with that. No, I refuse. Yo. I'll stay on YouTube until we build Hotep Tube. Because that's coming soon. We just building our audience. Don't think we not going to build Hotep Tube, because Hotep Tube is months away from being built. We could build that in 90 days, and we don't got to go to nobody platform. Y'all will come straight to hotepnation.com, log in, and stream and super chat right there, and YouTube won't get 30%. We'll get 100% of our money in whatever Stripe or Bitcoin transactions that happen. We'll fuck around and have super chats exchange live into Bitcoin. Don't play with me. I'm in tech. We got developers. Don't play with me, yo.
Topher McZizzle, thank you for $5 donation. Sean Kingston, Tamika got a podcast with my son on Charlemagne the God's Network. Also, there we go.
I told you. I knew it. They probably had a relationship. Yup.
And she was on Jeezy's new album, so she finessed the publishing grift on that too.
You hustling.
Terrence Scott, who y'all got? Who's EW?
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, or Izzy Brothers. Is that tonight? Is that happening tonight?
I don't know when it is.
I'm going with Izzy Brothers.
That's what I was leaning. I'm going with Ron Isley.
Defiantly Trill. Y'all seen this doctor slip up and expose the plan on CNN? No, I didn't see that.
Go ahead and copy paste. Watch that. Before YouTube.
Darian, don't looking off to the side, delete his Odyssey account. Yo, I'm like, I want to tell boy, yo, sorry I brought this up, man. Sorry I brought that up, man. I knew not to say nothing. Usually when people ask me to like, yo, can you tell him to unblock me? I usually like, man, go to fuckhead, man. He probably blocked you. I'll block you for a fucking reason. I usually don't say nothing. I should have kept to my like, nah, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah, that's why I went to go Google it. When I seen it, I was like, I think this is a rebrand. And I saw that old name there. I knew it. No. And so then they tried to go to the back channel and go to my homie. And, we get Uncle Hotep on. Maybe we get Hotep Jesus on. I'll come to your house and delete your account, Don't play with me. They got cut the check. I'm serious. Do not sell yourself short. They got a budget. They need to give you at least $20K to open up an account, y'all.
Jay Stokes for the Hotep Fund. Hotep Tube Fund. Thank you. Donations. Bobby, $5 donation. Thank you. Just Judy. JJB345 sending a super chat in Damian Lillard's name for wearing an Asian Grifter t-shirt. Portland continues to disappoint.
Man, I don't play about that tech shit, y'all. I know I'm still on this, but I'm upset. I'm in my feelings right now.
Lord have mercy. We only got one topic down.
45 minutes of the show.
Right. So yeah, that was Tamika, Mallory, and Cadillac.
We want a board seat and a cap table. Or some Bitcoin.
Facebook censors the Trump video. I guess he tried to go through. His daughter was going to interview him for like Fox.
Yeah.
They banned it. And I was reading somewhere that said you can't even use Trump's voice for nothing. Like as soon as they hear Trump's voice, they're gonna ban and limit the thing. That's what I read, man.
As soon as they got the machine learning and they're picking up his voice in the videos.
Oh. Hold on, I'm just saying for what the statement that Zuckerberg Facebook bans voice of Trump from platform. Like, I guess they can't use him as a commercial or nothing.
What?
Swear to God.
Facebook bans. Oh, what? BBC, Facebook bans voice of Trump. Yahoo News, Facebook bans voice of Trump. Business Insider. What? They try to memory hole him.
Yeah.
Oh. That's how you know he was the real deal. That's how you know he was not a part of the plan. All the people saying he was part of the plan, nah, Trump wasn't part of the plan.
Yeah, I don't think so either. For him to go this hard, this is outrageous type stuff, man.
Somebody ask Anomaly to explain this. Because ever since Trump left office, Anomaly been on his biscuit.
I seen that, yo. There's a couple people that switched it up like that. Amazing Lucas did the same thing. They switched their whole thing up to like attacking Trump people or supporters, or you still like Trump and all that.
But Lucas is going after the fan base.
Right, the fan base, not the actual Trump.
Not actual Trump.
Anomaly, he is really,
He going at Trump.
He definitely is.
Daily. I'm like, what, he trying to get his liberal something?
See, we had this discussion about what was going to be the grift after Trump left. And, I guess people picked sides and shit like that. The easiest one was this Biden, and we can see how people love it. If I tweet anything anytime, but here they come. They're like, yeah. I'm like, well, I don't know why they just didn't do it that way, man. Like, there's plenty to criticize. Just criticize the next man up.
Right.
Nah, these guys was like, no, I'm going after Trump. I guess they're trying to avoid. You know what it is? They're trying to avoid the gulag, man. When that gulag comes,
I'm like, Anami, you got like a whole album about Trump. He got music videos. Trump, that's my guy. Trump, that's my guy. I don't know how his songs go. You know what I mean? But he got Trump songs. And now he talking about, Trump was establishment and he pushing the vagine and all of this. And I thought Anomaly was a little woke. Hey, tell Anomaly I want to debate. Somebody tell Anomaly I want to debate him on Trump. I'll debate him. That's easy.
Like I said, I think we were talking off topic. Like, Trump might have said, yo, go ahead and take it. But him saying, just casually mentioned, yeah, go ahead, take it safe, blah, blah, blah. To where we are now, where it's every 5 minutes, everything Biden is saying, there's a different level of pushing.
Right.
From what Trump did to what Biden and Kamala and all of them are doing now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I find it hard to believe that if Trump was off, we would be talking about passports, Fauci juice passports.
Right.
And all this craziness.
Right.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, I don't think so. He would have.
What's wild? And Putin said, "Hey, it's up to the people, man. It's like if they want to take it, they want to take it. They don't. They don't.
Right.
They're not doing anything about this. Make this mandatory. Paul told me their job is offering. You get the Fauci juice. You get a whole shift's pay. That's, I put it on the timeline. You think it's funny? I put it on the timeline. People ain't even getting that. Some company said, yeah, my job's getting $100. I'm like, my job get half a day off. I'm like, what?
Half a day.
You got Fauci juice. Some companies giving Fauci juice vacation days and stuff like that.
Fauci juice reparations. Oh my God.
Yeah, all this nut shit, like it just started with this goddamn donut from Krispy Kreme.
Right.
But man, yeah, some companies are actually offering some strange things for people to get their Fauci juice.
Yeah, I mean, Trump was the one that said, hey, don't worry, we'll get you some Fauci juice, in no time. When he was in office, he's like, well, we got that working. We got it ready. It'll be here on time. And the left was like, nah, he not going to do it. It's not going to be here. Lo and behold, it was here. So if you wanted it, it was there. Right? You know what I really find funny with some of these conservative, whatever we calling them these days? I call them red whites. You got blue whites and red whites.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
The problem with the red whites is I remember I was on my because there was House bills being passed that was saying you couldn't have religious exemptions, so on and so forth. And they was out here calling me anti-Fauci juice. Right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, yeah, I am. Right? But then all of a sudden, stupid 19 hit, and now they anti-Fauci juice. And I'm like, yo, like, didn't I tell y'all this was the plan all along, was to remove your ability to say what you want? Whether, my body, my choice. Like, that was the play we were trying to say. Like, I'm not messing with this because what they're trying to do is legislate it to be mandatory. This is the play. And now it's here, they switch sides, and now it's like everybody's anti-Fauci juice. It's like, yo, y'all late. We could have fought this battle before, but y'all was so busy trying to call us QAnon and all of that. But Trump, Trump, he keeps his ear to the street, and he know his base wasn't anti-Fauci juice at that time. So he like, yo, y'all like that shit? All right, I got that coming. But at the same time, he was still pushing the alternative, the medicine that they had overseas that everybody was taking and whatnot. He was pushing that, the same medicine that the news said wouldn't work, but was actually working, right?
Right.
So he was giving us both sides. He was giving us options. So when people are saying like, yo, he pushing it, I'm like, he ain't pushing it. He just letting y'all know like it's there if you want it. I don't understand the anti-Trump grip from people who got whole music video about the guy. I just don't. And I think it's just proof. The fact that his voice is banned from the platform is just proof that he wasn't part of the establishment.
Yeah. Joe Music shines in my office celebrating the Fauci juice passport in New York City. They said they won't go near anybody who doesn't have the Fauci juice. I'm like, well, damn, they're still not getting it. That's insane, man. Lagoses, what's good with Hoteps? Much love, family. Hotep tube on the way.
Hold on, real quick. I got to decipher that. Joe Music says shines in his office. So this is a corporate job. Anytime you deal with a Negro who's been educated by the white man, you're going to get some stupidness coming out of him. These is, what do you call them, paper on the wall Negroes?
Yeah.
The dumbest of us.
Nathan Gonzalez, get these damn likes and shares up, people. Stop grifting. Audience grifty option coming soon. 590 in the room, 194 likes. Get those. Let's get these likes over 200, please. Hit the like button, please. Please subscribe. CMars669. What you think? What you guys think of Steven Crowder getting kicked off YouTube? I'm glad they kicked him off. I'm kind of glad they kicked him off. I didn't know he was getting kicked. He got kicked off. I think I heard something about Crowder, but I
thought he just got demonetized.
I don't know. Is Crowder off YouTube, people?
No.
Crowder. No, he's on there.
Yeah, he got demonetized.
Oh, he got just demonetized. Okay.
Yeah, he got demonetized.
I mean, he's got 5.3 million subscribers. He can't. I'm sure he wasn't really getting no money. I mean, maybe he was, but he should. You got that big of a following. He should have set up something else different anyway.
Yeah. I want to know how Chance is hacking the website.
He's still leading the lead?
No, he's hacking it. He's hacking the website.
How?
don't know how. I'm about to email him. I'm about to send him a DM right now. So I'm talking about grifties.com, people. Top 10, Lil Nas X, Meghan Markle, Kamala Harris, AOC, Dr. Fauci, Ted Cruz, Rebecca Jones, and then Chance. Because I'm dead ass looking at the analytics right here. And I put the Dominion systems in. And he's up to 700 votes, but Google Analytics says only 183 people visited the site, which makes it physically impossible for him to have that many votes, which means he's hacking the site. So I got to ask him. And Chance, if you're watching the show, you can come clean and tell me how you're hacking the site so we can fix the bug. Or I could just delete your ass off this shit. And then it won't be no more grift for you. So tell me how you're hacking the site.
Operation Stop the White Man continues from Hotel Cheese.
I mean, if he was doing it organically, I wouldn't mind. But when he gets 600 votes in a day, but only 183 people visited the site today, math ain't mathing.
I mean, he's probably got people. What you get 10 votes, man? What if you VPN? What if you change your VPN and then go back in again?
That's why I told him, tell me how you doing. Come clean and tell me how you hacking the site. Last time he lied to me. He said, "What do you mean? I got great supporters." This is what he said last time.
Yo, tell me he didn't do this the whole time.
That's what he's been doing. He VPNing out here. He VPNing. And I don't even think it's VPNing. It can't be VPNing because it will come back as a new user. So he doing something completely different.
Okay, yeah. I mean, there's got to be something. He's definitely jury rigging it, or there's a loophole with something.
It's some loophole in the code or something. But yeah, he got 24 hours. He on notice.
Willie Handy, a hospital in New Orleans was offering fish plates for Good Friday if you took the Fauci juice. Jesus Christ. Fish plates, a fish platter, nigga. What are they, some whiteys, some catfish? They didn't want to even get fancy, give you some salmon or something. They give you some whiteys and shit like that. Or what's that fucking cheap ass fish? Yeah.
That bottom feed of fish.
With some hot sauce. Jesus.
Somebody in the chat said do another live with Pharaoh. Go subscribe to patreon.com/Hoteps Been Told You. We got a really dope interview with young Pharaoh on there. I know you haven't seen. That should go
Breezy Bird, CNN interview with Como said, even with the Fauci juice, we still shouldn't travel. Whatever. Monique, thanks for another great show. The passport was being tested on college campuses before rolling out to the general masses. Jeff, what up, Jeff? Matt Gates. Is that, am I saying his name right? Gates needs to be nominated for Grifty.
Yeah, he's not on there. I just did a search. He's not. My God, nominated.
What's up with Gates? Gates said he's been it's an extortion plot, man. And he like the young Jones.
Wait,
apparently.
Who is he?
They say he's a congressman.
Oh, is that the trafficker?
I don't think he's trafficking. They said he got a relationship with a 17-year-old, paid for travel with him after New York Times reported.
Yeah, that's a trafficker. They say he was involved with trafficking girls or something like that.
Violated. Well, the investigators are looking into whether Gates violated federal sex trafficking laws.
Right.
He denied the relationship to I guess he spoke on Tucker. Somebody had posted a Venmo. I think somebody found his Venmo account, And like he was giving money to, I don't know, like Yo Jones. I'm like, oh my God.
Matt Gaetz?
Like, I don't know why. That I don't know. See, I don't know. I don't know. I was like I'm on this normie book. It's like political aspic. I can't remember to say the fucking word. It's a left-wing political group on normie book. And they were going in and somebody put a screenshot of Venmo and like him fucking like sending money or talking to people on there. I don't know. And then somebody fucking like, I think somebody found, I don't know if it was Pelosi's Venmo or something like her email. They were asking her for money or something like that. That was fucking wild. But yeah, like, you know, I try to get other people's opinion and then I said before, I'm going to war with these people. So I'd be joining some of these left-wing groups and, you know, sometimes I get banned or timed out, but, you know, I'll be the only black person disagreeing with these people. And like, and I know they want to call them, look at this nigga. I can feel it. I swear to God, man. How dare this? So that's why I go in there. I'm trying to trip them up one of these days. Yeah, somebody nominate Gates for the joint, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
They said I saw somebody say he was the only one that voted against the sex trafficking bill too.
Seriously?
I didn't verify it, but that's something I just saw on the timeline. He was the only one that voted against the sex trafficking bill. Allegedly.
Nathan Gonzalez. People who take the Fauci juice are Jeff Charles. We're having he's gonna be is he gonna be next?
I think he's next. Yeah,
next week we're gonna do an interview with Jeff Charles. So follow him on Twitter. It'll be an exclusive interview on Patreon. So go follow him. Nathan Gonzalez. People who take the Fauci juice are the same people who drink tap water. Oh my God,
it's true.
That's hilarious. Oh, I'm stealing that, man. Let me get my grift on right now. I might take this to normie book because listen, I can't take these people, man. These people like on normie book. Here's I don't even got anything. Shout out to Nerd for the sticker. Say the focus this is your vaccination card. I'm seeing it all day. Like I went and got mine. Done. I'm like what? Nobody goes in like, I got my flu shot today. Like, why are we talking about I got the Fauci juice? What is with these people? You know what I'm saying? And then they're like, I seen people they make fun of, like, I'm gonna get my implant, my microchip. Because you know how people was in the beginning, people were talking about the microchip. You know, I want to be like, the next time I see that, I wanted to do it on this guy's thing, but I was like, man, I just don't want to do it. But, you know, I got kind of protection because, you know, I'm black. So they can't really go really crazy on me because when I'm talking about somebody's, that's one thing, you know, black privilege, I guess, man. But this was one guy who just got it. I'm going to get my microchip. Ha, 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 ha. Like, people don't understand. Like, they started that far out conspiracy to cover their tracks. They do it all the time.
Oh, but the
like
chip coming.
Yeah. They I bet you the Alphabet Boys did that.
Yeah.
They started that rumor. Mm-hmm. And some of you dummies on the timeline took it and ran with it. Mm-hmm. That's why I wasn't saying nothing about it. I'm like, I don't know, man. Let's see. You gotta wait and see. See, now anybody that's against that, people going to be like, oh, he thinks we're going to get implanted a microchip.
When I see the cards come out, it just makes me, what I see is a cow bragging about his tag before he goes to slaughter.
All right. Darian Gario, this is an indication of how people value their bodies. Truly, they'll put their juice in their bodies for $100 for some donuts. We devalue ourselves with poison in return for poison. Building healthy and immunity is an afterthought for the sheep. Right.
Health and immunity is an afterthought for the sheep. Nicholas C.
What are you doing?
Shout out Uncle Unc for challenging them leftists on Norman Book. I know they feeling like Papa John trying not to use the N-word at you. Don Kenobi music. Anomaly versus Hotep Jesus is a must. I'll bring the Krispy Kremes. Nathan Gonzalez posted up so I can repost and retweet it.
Well, next one, no, Nicholas C. Shout out for Uncle for challenging them leftists on Normie Book. I know they're feeling. Oh, you read that one?
I read
all. You read all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, this young. I try to even give it. You know, they got the children's melatonin Johns.
Yeah,
just eat that. She don't even phase her. I even took her to the park after. I was like, but it was kind of windy, so we couldn't stay out too long. I'm like, I got tired out tonight. You know, it's podding. We podding tonight.
Yeah.
This joker woke right up. And I'm like, come on, man, these people. White Boy Summer. Let's talk. Chet Hanks. You know, the son of the esteemed actor Tom Hanks came out with a video talking about it's White Boy Summer, and these shines was going off the hook. Then this joker, they say he got a domestic joint, you know, because he loved that chocolate, he loved that caramel. You know, and the caramels, they love some Chet because he can speak. He speak. Let me hear your patois, man. That's how you say it. Patois.
Mm-hmm.
He be spitting that patois and shit like that, man. So they love that shit,
right?
So I what's going on, man?
The timeline going crazy. Somebody said Chet Hanks got stabbed by his ex-black girlfriend. He's committed to this thing, huh? Chet Hanks also contacted people about his girlfriend. He literally harassing Future's homie because Future homie smashed his girlfriend. Dude, crazy. And they got some screenshots of some DMs. You saw this?
No. I just seen that his face was leaking.
Oh, I do see that. Yeah. Oh. That was a video.
You're threatening me with an.
Oh, let me go ahead and just put this on the screen for the people. I know the people want to see this. Let's go ahead and let's just put this on the screen. This is wild. I hadn't seen this. I don't know what's going on.
Attacked me with a knife.
No, I didn't.
Let's see.
You're threatening me with a. This attacked me with a knife.
No, I didn't. Did I attack you with a knife, John?
This just attacked me with a knife.
Did I attack you with a knife? No, not at all. You pushed me.
Oh, wow.
You pushed me.
Now you're trying to flip the story.
Wait. See, this is just way too shade room for me. I don't even like going on that side of Twitter.
She got him leaking, boy.
He was definitely leaking.
Good old Chet. There's a price for that chocolate love of chocolate, Chet. Sometimes that chocolate bite back, Chet.
Yo, what's going on? Quavo and Saweetie had a little issue. Now he getting attacked by his girl.
What was in that bag? Man,
I want to know what was in that bag. It was something important in that bag. Probably some bands, some jewelry is my guess. because the bag wasn't that big. But I'm sure he probably had like his jewelry collection in there or something. It looked like a jewelry bag.
Yeah. But yeah, they broke up. You know, I don't know. That's, you know, I try to get out. That's the one Negro section of, I mean, the Shine section. I don't really try to pay attention to, the couples, the hottest couples, you know, what everybody's following. I try to like not pay attention to any of that. Like I hardly listen to Migos music, you know, and all that. Now I'm not too sure who's Saweetie. I know she's a female, right? I never really listened to her. Saweetie?
Call it Saweetie.
I'm not too sure of what kind of artist she is. So I tried to stay out of that, you know, but that's what the Shines are talking about. Chet, White Boy Summer, Chet Hanks, and Quavo and Saweetie, you know, fight, you know, you've seen the memes of him and Hove, we should have took the stairs, you know, niggas getting touched up in the elevators and shit like that.
They definitely pulled the Solange and Jay-Z on that one. I said, what's up with these celebrities in elevators, man? Didn't what's the name have an elevator issue too, the football player?
Yeah. Ed Rice. His last name is Rice. Ray Rice, yeah.
Yeah, he had an elevator problem too. The timeline was talking about, Quavo was being violent towards her. And
oh, come on.
I was looking at the video. I didn't see that at first, so I went back and watched it. Then I watched it again last night with Wendy O, because she said it. I was like, let's play the tape live right now and see what's going on here. I just don't see that. I don't.
No, I don't. What was in the bag was more important than Saweetie. You know, I wouldn't say that's, you know, I grew up on a lot of domestic violence, and that's not even close. I mean, people should be ashamed of trying to associate that with, you know, domestic violence, because, you know, a lot of people, I've seen some real shit. You know, that's not real.
Yeah. It's not cool to falsely accuse people of stuff too. I mean, because you can hurt somebody's, you know, life with that stuff, you know. But I didn't see that. I noticed that he got real calm after he secured that bag.
Yeah. I missed this one. Avery, on Culture OG, my mom just took the Fauci juice about a week ago. Wasn't too happy about it. Keep my prayers up. She got her second one today. I called her. She said she's all right. She don't know how she's going to feel tomorrow, so she'll see. I'm going to call her tomorrow. I might go over there. We'll see. You know, she had other people, her friends, her age, her group, that have taken it, you know, around the country. So we'll see. You know, she was a nurse by trade. So I think, you know, she's very conscientious of her health. She's not like super overweight or anything like that. And she's shorter than me. You know, them short niggas live a long time. So I don't think it will. I think she'll be pulled through. Maybe, I don't know. She said the first one didn't hurt too. It just hurt her arm. She didn't feel anything for the first one, but everybody was saying that second one is a doozy. We'll see about that. So I'll let y'all know. Thanks for looking out.
The real conspiracy behind that is a sterilization agenda. So like old folks, they're not really worried about having kids. It's the younger folks that really got to watch out.
I said Avery, he told me Mr. Super Chat. Thanks, Avery, again. Sean Kingston, Chet wasting quality white privilege. Oh, come on, man. What do you mean wasting quality white privilege? You see that's fine piece of chocolate on his arm. You know what I mean? That's what white privilege got. Let me stop. I mean, what are y'all talking about? Wasting it. You're getting a pick of the litter. What are you talking about? It's Chet Hanks.
Oh man, somebody in the chat was like, she got a fat ass though. We watching the video with him bleeding. He looking at her ass. Can't take niggas nowhere, man. Can't take these Papa Johns nowhere. Hold
on. Yo, hold up. I take you to court, man. Bring it in, man. Bring it in. AOC, we are bringing it in, man.
Oh, man.
Bring it right
Here we
in.
go. We about to play right now.
All rise for the Honorable Uncle Hotep. Hotep Court is now in session.
I like the ladies and jury, everybody in the audience now rise. Honorable Uncle Hotep is now presiding. Oh, photo op. Wait, my bad. You got to start over. My bad. I had you muted from the intro. You got to start all over. My bad. The Honorable Uncle Hotep now presiding. I'm sorry, y'all. Technical difficulties.
Additional charge of trying to stop the procedure. Ladies and gentlemen, he's trying to stop the proceedings.
It was an accident.
Can I get a 1 if y'all hear me?
I can hear you now. You're good. I had to mute that nigga, y'all.
I'm still out?
Nah, you good.
A 1? Brody says 1.
Yeah, you good. You back.
Additional charge of trying to disrupt the proceedings. All rise and all that jazz. Chat. Can y'all believe this, chat? He tried to rig it. Listen, AOC, when Trump was in office, all we heard about these kids in cages. She went down Texas. She went down all those places down south, all these migrant facilities, talking about these damn kids. Did a whole photo op against a goddamn cage. Talking about we got to do something. Fast forward to 2021. These kids are still in cages. These kids got some space blankets. I don't know what the hell that is.
It's burrito foil.
She talking. Now, this is how slick AOC is with her followers. Listen, if anybody talks to you, she's talking to her followers. She's giving her followers pointers to how to combat the narrative. If anybody talks to you about a surge, say, no, that's an alt-right talking point. There's no surge. You know, they're trying to talking about it's insurgents, like a surge, like it's insurgency, like we're being invaded. I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? But chat, this is AOC is his boo. How many times on the timeline? My boo AOC. My boo AOC. Chat, I am leveling charges at AOC and Hotep Jesus for contempt of court for protecting her. She rode the jig from trying to caring about him to now trying to cover up all these people trying to come over. Like there's no surge. You can't say surge because that means it's surge. Like insurgent came from surge. Like what is she talking about?
And I present the evidence so I could
present the evidence of your defense.
Let me first pull up the video here, the before and after. Let's hear what she has to say.
The United States is running concentration camps on our southern border, and that is exactly what they are. Often people want to say, why are you talking about the border crisis? Or why are you talking about it in this way? Well, we're talking about it. They just don't like how we're talking about it. Because it's not a border crisis. It's an imperialism crisis. It's a climate crisis. It's a trade crisis. The United States is...
What is that? What is this?
Judging by that evidence, I don't see how. Oh well, wow! This is just terrible. Who did this? Y'all are so wrong. They should have never gave y'all the internet. Look.
Oh my god.
What did she do wrong?
Lying.
What's she lying about?
Shape-shifting.
How's she shape-shifting?
How is it it's the same building. They didn't change nothing. How it goes from a concentration camp to nothing? There's no surge. There's no nothing. It was just, it's the same building. They didn't knock down and create a whole new building. They took a metal fence down and put a plastic one up. You see all those people? They was packed in like sardines. It's worse than jail. I see you bring the photo up, man. Like, I seen a video of that shit. I was like, damn, there's that many people in that goddamn place. It's like a whole room. People sleeping on the floor. This is when I was a correction officer. There used to be, 2 people in a cell. They started locking niggas in Delaware up so man, they had to put 3 in the cell. They put 2, the bunk beds, and you had to put, fuck it, we don't got nowhere to put them. Give them a little mattress, put them on the fucking ass on the floor. That's what they doing over in the fucking down these camps.
Yeah. Oh.
Chat. Guilty. Is AOC guilty? Can I get a 1? Is Hotep Jesus guilty of contempt of court? Can I get a 1? If they're not guilty, can I get a 2?
I have some more evidence to present. to present to make my case. Hold on, let's play this second video here. We have some more video.
A militaristic. They want to say, what about the surge? Well, first of all, just gut check, stop. Anyone who's using the term surge around you consciously is trying to invoke a militaristic frame. And that's a problem because this is not a surge. These are children and they are not insurgents and we are not being invaded, which, by the way, is a white supremacist idea, philosophy. The idea that if an other is coming in the population, that this is like an invasion of who we are. They want to say, what?
I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. I'm trying to come up with a defense for this. Dog, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say.
I see 1, 2. You might got 1, 2 out there. I'm seeing a whole bunch of 1s for both. 1s, double 1s, 100 1s. I see nothing but 1s.
I don't see an exact correlation. Here's one thing I can say. I don't see an exact correlation. I don't see a 1-to-1 correlation she didn't change from. She's talking about two different things. One of them is the facilities, and another one is the influx of the tacos coming here. Right?
Oh,
talking about two different things, so there's not a one-to-one correlation here. But we can say that she's being unfair in her assessment. I'd love to see a one-to-one correlation where she says these aren't cancer trials. Now, is she calling it straight? No, she's not calling it straight. But because we don't have the one-to-one correlation, I would like to ask for a plea bargain to lessen her sentence. She's on the Grifties, by the way, grifties.com. But I would like to ask for a plea bargain. We're gonna plead guilty if we can lessen.
All right, court adjourned.
Did you see the tape today where the people came over the fence and dropped them kids?
No, I didn't see that. I didn't watch that. I seen the tweet. I didn't hit play. I was like, it was Project Veritas, wasn't it?
Was it? I saw it on Breitbart.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. I'm about to pull the video up right now. When I saw this, it was like a I told you so moment, but it was also like I just felt really bad, right? Because I'm like people, like the media is not going to report on this, but this is like serious. Oh. This is serious business, man. Like, I saw this video, I was just really disheartened. Here it is right here. I'm about to play this video. This is sad. Sad. Look at this. Here we have right here. You see the guy on top of the border wall, and then to drop the first kid. Boom. That kid probably hurt himself. I know that kid crying right there. That's just sad. That kid can't be no more than 3-4 years old. Then they're gonna drop the second one. That's just sad, bro. These guys are just like straight up scum. And then they drop that one. At least he dropped that one like a little bit softer. And he tosses something like here. And then they run up the hill. We here now. Right? Like, this is the stuff they're defending. So they saying like kids is coming over on the border and all this, that, and the third. And it's like, yo, they're using kids to cross the border. They're not coming over with their families. It's not what's happening. And it's just sad because Breitbart report on it, but we know we're not going to see that on TV. We know that's not going to be blown up. They're going to completely ignore that. And it's sad because we're dealing with kids. And you would think that if you had a heart, you would put your ego aside and say, yo, this is really sad what happened here with these kids. And this is the reality of the border war crisis. This is a crisis. And that is a surge. I don't know what the hell AOC is talking about. She's trying to run cover for a team. But that video is just sad, man.
Can you read the name of that last super chat? I had to refresh my screen.
Toffer McZizzle?
Yeah. I think that was the last one. Shout out to him for the donation. I don't know.
Big Poppy.
Yeah, Big Poppy, yeah, too.
One, he represents the Latin. She represents the Latinx, not us Latinos.
Mr. Watts, Sandy more willing to help Texans in a snowstorm to spite Ted Cruz and migrant children at the border. What WTF? HJ guilty. Does my man got a video this week, man? You got the video from my man?
I don't have a video from now.
Oh, okay. I thought you had.
I don't think they submitted a video.
I thought Hotep would have did. He didn't.
Hotep would have got a video.
I thought he did. Oh, I might have misread it. I thought he had one cooked up, but if he doesn't, never mind. We can just keep it pushing.
Hold on. Yeah, I don't see one here from him.
Okay.
I don't think.
Shout out Hotep with it. Back to please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that share button. 636 viewers, 291 likes. Get these likes over 300, please. Thank you. Hit that share button. Share these out to your socials. Countess of Monte Cristo, Spanish mainstream media showed the Project Veritas burrito footage and the videos of the girl dropped over the wall, getting too wild to ignore. Wow. Southern Cal Lance, redacted must pay. Wow. Shout out to Lisa. She dropped the video smugglers in the Discord. Also, if you want to, somebody asked me about the Discord on Patreon. To get the Discord, you got to donate to the Patreon, Hotep Nation Patreon. It's $1 a month, right? You just whatever you want to give, you get access to the Patreon. The Hotep Nation Patreon. But yeah, that's wow. This is crazy. I didn't. I guess they knew that that people doing. We'll see what happens. It's Kamala's in charge, right? He put Kamala in charge, right? Kamala's in charge of the.
It seems like she's in charge of all foreign affairs, allegedly. No, he can't talk to nobody.
Yeah, so we can see what he got to do, or what she's going to do. Sorry. Let's talk about before we get to the meat of the story. Chat. This is how this man labeled. I put in the John, right. Jordan is he's donating. I've seen a tweet. Jordan is donating $100 million to give back to the community. I see the topics for tonight. I put Jordan Brand taking next steps, $100 million committed to the Black community. I see the topics to the chat for the night show. This man put Jordan reparations. Now, how is Hotep Jesus explain to the chat how Jordan is paying the Shine reparations? White man he couldn't pay it. Jordan got to pay the reparations.
Jordan got to pay the reparations, man. You got to get some of that Jordan money back. How much money the Black community gave? We got to get some of that shit back. Some of that restitution. You know how many niggas got killed over Jordans?
Oh, come on. That's not his fault.
Yes, it is.
Michael Jordan and his Jordan Brand Co. launched a community grants program for social organizations assisting Black communities through his apparel brand. The funds are from Jordan and the company's $100 million commitment that was established last year. Grants, man.
Huh?
He giving back. Well, why? To me, Jordan has gotten a bad rap over the years. They said he invested in private prisons, which I don't see, man. The bag is the bag.
They said that was a different Michael Jordan, though.
Was that all it was?
They said that's the wrong Michael Jordan.
But remember that people was talking about, he's invested in private prisons, he vote Republican, all this, and Republicans buy sneakers too. The Shine has been, in my opinion, they've been unfair of one Michael Jordan, the greatest spook ball player of all time. Now, Jordan has always been, he's not been super political, but, because he knew enough to not get involved. Not unlike LeBron. LeBron out here sticking his neck out there. Then the panda put what's the panda? I seen one meme, man. They got the panda, who's the leader of Asia? China. Xing Li or
Jinping.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm trying to get it right. It's like Jinping or something like that. He's great. He's nominated for a Grifty. I'll find.
They had him in the panda suit, right? And they had him standing behind LeBron James bent over. I fell out laughing, man. I was like, oh my God. So Jordan never really got involved in politics.
Yeah.
You know? But he always gave back. He just never like was vocal about, he's old. He's kind of in that age where they didn't do social media like that. You know what I mean? He's in a different age back. The people that are like slightly older than me, you know what I mean? They listen to jazz. They don't really listen to hip hop. Like he was before the hip hop era.
Right.
The generation before that. So he wasn't out here telling everybody what he did and didn't do. Like, LeBron James, he had a whole press conference. I'm opening up a school. There was a whole media press conference. LeBron is more calculated and stuff like that. But that doesn't discount what Jordan has done for the community. You know what I'm saying? And Jordan is a different person. He has his dad in his life. His dad was a hard worker. It seemed like he conveyed to his son, hard work beats all that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of crying about stuff like that, like these other jokers of today's game is. I want to apologize to Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I want to apologize for any bad takes I had of you. I appreciate what you're doing for the community. I appreciate the role model you have displayed for millions. I appreciate you made it possible for the black man to slay these pogs off around the nation because they love the black athlete. I appreciate you, Michael Jordan. I'm sorry for any slander and anything else.
Ladies and gentlemen in the jury, court is now in session. I'd like to call to the stand a particular grifter by the name of Uncle Hotep. Michael Jordan giving out dollars, here this nigga go apologizing. This nigga trying to secure his bag.
If you want to give a grant to, Michael, we'll talk about you all day long. We'll do the right thing with the bag, Mike. I'm telling you.
You're terrible. He can apologize for shit he didn't even say. Like, I don't know what I said, but if I said it, he's a grifty ass nigga.
Oh my God. Lord have mercy.
Let me catch up on these super chats because we missed them. Nathan Gonzalez, who I chat, he said, post it up. I can repost and retweet it. Azul Das, the chip is already here. See Nora link from Elon. Mary O'Donnell, what's up? Assembly Bill A416, 2021-2022. Legislative session relates to removal of cases, contacts, and carriers of communicable diseases who are potentially dangerous to the public health. I read it today. They're coming to get us. Avery from Chicago, missed my super chat. Sorry about that, bro. Sean Kingston, chat, we got that one. Cassius Cam, my first hustle was forging classmates' parents' signatures for reading the homework for $1 each. I was 9. I think they won't get the Vaxport, and the joke's on them. Nathan Gonzalez, guilty. She's my baby too, but she's guilty. CJ man, hey Unc, why did your baby niece's carjack that old man last week in DC? Papa John is looking at you. We talked about that last week, right?
Yeah.
Steve Hightower, that Project Veritas video exposing all the border crisis. Oh, that was a Project Veritas video. Okay. Heather MM, amazing difference a year makes. Chipotle rappers and AOC, idiot. Insurgent and Surge, not close to the same definition. You got that one from Mr. Watts, Sandy.
Yeah.
Yo, the super chat box doing some weird shit, yo. I just saw it do something else. That's Spanish mainstream news showed the Project Veritas burrito video footage.
Yeah, we read that.
You got that
Redacted. One? Yeah, MB is the next one. You want me to start up?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
MB, Lil Nas X and AOC, aka Jesus Boo, are both the banana in the tailpipe. Pause. CJ man, thank you, MB. Last one, y'all gonna smile on your COVID, on your Fauci juice passports. Y'all gotta start using Fauci juice. Heather MM52H, First the mute fiasco, then y'all missed several super chats tonight. What's going on? I don't know what happened. Like it glitched and I had to refresh. It wasn't showing it. I refreshed the page and then it wasn't showing anything.
Just saw a glitch right in front of my eyes.
Oh, so yeah.
The redacted is trying to play games.
Pop Hotep. And while the free labor continues to surge in this country, Biden has been deporting Haitians at a faster rate than all of Trump's president. Yo, he been wearing Haitians out, man.
Has he?
Yes.
No way.
No, he ain't playing with them Haitians. He sent Haitians right the hell back. Right back. Sent Haitians right back. Now get on that plane.
What? So apparently Biden is the first black VP. So apparently Biden and the first black VP has been deporting Jamaicans and Haitians by the hundreds since last week. Their goal is to have at least 200 more by the end of the month. Surely this was one of the demands from BLM, right? Black History Month at that. They were reporting this back in February. March 14th, we have been saying this. Biden is deporting Haitians back to a country that's controlled by a dictator that he backs. People are dying in Haiti. Join the rallies. Wow. All I did was search Biden and Haitians. There's people going in. More Haitians have been deported under Biden and Harris during all of fiscal year 2020. Wow. The Invisible Wall, Title 42, and its impacts on Haitian migrants report. Oh, I'm about to go in on this.
Yeah, he beating their heads in.
We told him that nigga was the goddamn KKK. He thought Trump was bad. Nah. Nah. Wow. Damn, he really caught us with the bait and switch.
Ain't catch me. I knew what time it was, man. I tried to tell them niggas, but they ain't listen to me. So I don't know what to say, man. Like I told y'all. Hoteps been told y'all, man. This guy went to a goddamn Klan member's funeral to talk eloquently about the Joker. And like that, like, all right, man. Y'all got it. You progressive, you NPR Negroes, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. I'm taking this right to Normie book. When I get a good article, I'm taking a Normie book. I want you progressive NPR Negroes. I'm so close to just using Negroes, but like some people from work found me and all that. I'm like, oh, I don't know if somebody might get like, what the hell is he talking? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was a little bit like, but yeah. Be quiet, Jayla. So I what? Watch the video.
Babies are sleeping.
You're not sleeping? Talking about the babies are sleeping. She's sitting there right behind me. Take your ass to bed. Wait, where we're at?
She getting her grift on.
P from around the way. I believe it was a shot who murdered MJ's pops. I wouldn't give a penny. That's the lucky has a good heart. It was a shot, and I think the other guy was not shot. It was I think I don't know if he was just white. The Russians. Which one was the Russian guy? That was Cosby's. Was that Cosby's son? Was the Russians? And I know it wasn't two shines that did Jordan's pop. It was one. I looked at it at the picture. One guy's name is where was it at? Demery or something like that. I'm looking at the picture of the one guy. There was one black guy, one white guy that did that. They say that was a gambling. I don't know what happened. But my bad, Mike. See, there we go, man. I'm sorry. Topher McSizzles, Unc's Bell's funds.
He throw you some bell.
Aztec Mecca. What up, Aztec? Haven't seen you in a minute. Casting HBTY on the big screen for the whole boxing gym. Hotep and Bill. Yes. Shout out to the boxing.
Make sure y'all take a picture of you watching the show on your big screen. Post it to Instagram and tag us on Instagram. Uncle Hotep Jesus.
Daddy.
What?
I want milk.
I'm doing a show right now. You're gonna have to wait. Mr. Watt, stop Haitian hate. Thank you. Appreciate it. Lil Nas X. Man, this shy head was on fire this week. Literally fire. Oh man, I never seen so much capping and just ridiculousness. You know, he comes out with a video. I still haven't watched the video. I refuse to watch it. I refuse to listen to the song. I will never play any of his music ever again. You know, I guess allegedly in the video, he's giving the devil a lap dance. And, you know, people are going crazy after that. Then some company that designer shoes took on was redesigned some shoes, you know, with the pentagram of the devil on the top and some human blood inside the sole or something like that. There was going to be 666 made. Now, this is how shameful some of these black folks are, man. Like, I don't know what happened to the Akata. Like, back in like the 90s, nobody was going for this, man. They were like, no, hell no. Now these people want to just make excuses. Oh man, he's just being an artist. Oh man, how's Nike going to stop him? You know what I mean? Like, Nike came out quick with a lawsuit. Judge told them, jokers, you can't sell that shoe. People were trying to make excuses like, how can Nike can't stop that? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, the Nike swoosh is like all over. They didn't even hide the Nike swoosh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how much damaging that could be to Nike? Like, I don't understand what these people, like, I'm not going to get into the child labor thing like that with Nike. Like, well, you shouldn't be wearing this stuff anyway. Like, I swore off, I'm not buying no more Nikes. I haven't. You know what I mean? Remember we burned our Nikes back in the day, man?
My shit, y'all.
But I still got them J's, you know what I mean? This guy tried to clown me because remember this guy Chat, you remember this guy clown me because I came to when we recorded the Grifties.
We recorded the Grifties. I see the shine show up in the freshest. What was those bread 11s, Concords?
Yeah, no, the bread. I think bread 11s.
The bread. He gonna show up with the bread 11s on. I was like, I should say something, but them shits is kind of fresh. He was matching and shit too.
So people were trying to give excuses like, oh, Nike can't do nothing. Nike said, nah. They filed that shit quick. That like the next day stopped all that shit.
Right to her.
Like, why was the Shine? First, why was the Shine defending? Well, I guess, you know, he's got the Rainbow Coalition behind him. I seen a lot of people say, oh, why are you even trying? Because, like, man, fuck them jokers, man. Like, I don't understand, like, oh, he's got a mob behind him. I'm like, these people don't go outside. None of these people, all these Twitter accounts that have like a cat AV or anime AV, you know what I mean? That can sit up there all day and talk. That's not an army. That might look like an army on Twitter. These people don't go outside. The majority of people on America don't think like that. It's okay to take a stand, black man and black woman. And I've seen a lot of people taking a stand. I'll give them credit. But I'm talking to people that were too shook in their goddamn shoes to say anything about it. This buffoonery. Y'all got nerve to call ABL a coon. He ain't gonna say nothing about Lil Nas X. Shout out ABL.
They was defending Lil Nas X.
If Lil Nas X ain't a goddamn coon, I don't know what is. If that's not the biggest coon behavior, I don't know what is.
You think it's coon behavior?
Then this Shine, Patriot J get on him. He the quickest, he tweets something, then he delete it.
Wait, Lil Nas X and what's his name? He responded to
Yeah, Patriot J. Yes.
Word. What he said? Oh, let me go to Patriot J account because I know he got a screenshot of it because he's smart.
Patriot J said, like, what the hell is happening to hip hop? You know, we'll let this joker get in hip hop, and now we worship it and Satan and stuff like that. And Lil Nas X replied, he should have the screen. It was on his page somewhere, on Patriot J's page, but then he deleted it. Then everybody was getting on Patriot J. Oh, no, you're trying to get in hip hop, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh my God, here come these sellouts, man. You see it? It might be far back. It was a couple.
Yeah,
it was earlier during the week.
I'm gonna have to do some scrolling. Hold on, let me just go to his media. See if I can find it in his media.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know. Wow. Lil Nas X responded to Patriot J. Lord have mercy.
There's somebody else that did. Who was the other person? Damn, I can't.
That responded to Patriot J.
No, that Lil Nasty X. He replied to somebody else that we follow because they got on him, and then
not Angela.
No, I don't think it was a woman. It was somebody else, but yeah.
Lil Nas X said, "You didn't let me in shit, Papa John. I worked my ass off to get here."
Yeah, okay.
Patriot J said, "We let
pause.
We let a rainbow dude into hip hop, and 2 videos later, he's getting banged in the butt by Lucifer, laughing my ass off." Lil Nas X, I knew he would have it saved. Patriot J is on top of his game. Then there's another one here. If you want Patriot J.
Oh, Lucas Joyner was the other one that he said something about it.
Oh, Lucas Joyner?
Yeah.
Joyner Lucas.
Joyner Lucas. Oh my God.
He said something too. He's the type. Yeah, he's the type that will say something because he's like super conscious. So whose idea was this? Record label, creative director of the music video, or Lil Nas X?
I don't know. Some people were saying that was his idea. Like, I think that might be just the spin. I don't think it was his idea. I think they gave him the idea and he was like, yeah, I'll go with it.
That's correct.
Because, and something he was said, like, he's like, all these Christians have made it so hard for me coming up and stuff like that. So in his mind, he's sticking it to Christians that didn't believe in him when he was his lifestyle or whatever growing up. Now, this is my thing. Like, why are you letting somebody else make you mad? And then, if you're letting somebody dictate to you what you're doing, that you held a grudge so long, so when you got on top, I got to stick it to them. That's nothing but the redacted playing to because they know what's in your mind because they put it there. Little Nas X, they know what's in your mind because they put it there.
That's facts.
So they know how to manipulate you. Mm-hmm. They present you with, hey, I bet you fall. They probably in the boardroom. I bet you fall for this. Hook, line, and sinker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I think happened too. That's what I'm running with. They presented an idea and he just a go along with ass nigga. It reminded me of the Dave Chappelle video. Remember Dave Chappelle did the interview with Oprah where they was trying to force him to put the dress on?
Right.
He was like, Dave, we thought of this great skit. You're gonna love it. And it was like, he dressed up like a girl, and then he's like, wait, dress, right? Except Lil Nas X is the type and they go along with it.
Right.
I feel like, so I got a tinfoil hat conspiracy and I got a prediction. My prediction is years from now, he's gonna come back and complain and say, I was exploited by the industry as a young kid. And they did all sorts of weird shit to me. They took advantage of my naivety. That's my prediction. Tinfoil hat conspiracy. This is an Illuminati ritual.
Yeah.
This is a ritual, man. Bowing down to Satan. The whole lechery, the lecherous acts in hell. That's what this is, man. This was a ritual. And casting spells on the black community with this as well. It's a no-go for me. He's banned from the house.
Yeah. And one thing, and I find it funny that, people are saying Christian this, Christian that. Like, I I don't know where are these evil Christians that did these evil things to these people. I'd never seen them growing up. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But I will say this. I bet you any amount of money they would never have that same critiques about Islam or any other religion. You know what I'm saying? That Lucifer is in all those, you know what I'm saying? So I don't get that. You know, I mean, I do get it because I know what they're really trying to do with they're trying to destroy. But what really I wish some trolls would have tried to trick him into doing that. Because you see what happens when Rihanna does something, you know, they made her, hey, apologize. Apologize. She came out quick. You know, so
this is an attack on the church as well. They've been attacking the church for a while now. This is just another one in the string of attacks on the church.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's corny, man. Like, dude, if you had the ball and run with it, and this is what you do with it, like I can't. You got famous to do this.
They got the kid audience.
Like, come on. And he's trying to say, I ain't rap for them no more. If your kids, you control your kids. Like, who are you rapping for then? Who's going to come to your concert then?
Right.
He's digging himself a hole. Like, see, he don't understand. When they're done with him, they're done with him. Does he think he's going to have a lasting career doing this?
As soon as that fan base growing up, he's done.
He's finished.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Whatever.
And that's when he's going to come out. That's when he's going to come out and say, yo, they abused me and all types of whatnot.
Yep. Let's get back to the big topic. We got to talk about the trial, man. George Floyd trial. I think he got two first names, man. George Floyd, Derek Chauvin trial. It's not even the George Floyd trial, the Derek Chauvin trial. Yeah. Chauvin. I only caught clips. I didn't watch it. You know, I was kind of busy this week. So I wasn't really paying attention to some of this stuff. Trying to watch the market, do work. You know, I couldn't really get into, you know, this trial. But I was watching some of the clips. I seen his girlfriend was on a clip. I seen you retweeted she out there saying, "Oh, their dope dealer was in the car." No, I'm like, "Oh my god!" She looked clean. She had her hair done clean. You know that shit. Yo, she's like, "Come on, TV." Yo, whoever hooked her hairdresser, whoever was her hairdresser, hooked her up. She got herself together, but yo, I don't know. But I also seen a video. We gotta talk about the Korean boy too. Don't let me forget the.
Oh yeah, the Korean conservative.
But I think it was on his. No, it wasn't on his. It was another IG page. All of a sudden, I got introduced to like, you know, trolling Black Lives Matter conservative Instagram division. You know, and then I seen the video of him, George Floyd, inside the store. Man, that guy was on one, man. It looked like to me.
Was he?
Like he was bugging me a little bit, man. Like, not that it means anything to whatever, but I think, like, because I read one thing that, like, because I think Derek was saying, "Oh, he's a big guy, and it looks like he's on something," you know. So I think that might have premeditated his response to Floyd.
Seemed drug.
But yeah, a lot of people are talking about it, you know. And then I put, like I mentioned earlier in the show about, you know, please have him. Derek got to take one for the team, whether guilty or not guilty, you know. So I don't want to see these riots, you know. But you know, it seems like a lot of people are following this, man, on Normie Book especially.
I'm looking at the video now. Who questioned it? And I said, George Floyd appeared high before he handed over a fake $20 bill. Worker testifies as court. It's shown never before seen footage from inside convenience store. See, there's another thing, man. When they start showing this never before seen footage.
Yeah. They edited it, or did you think they edited it, or that you were just like?
No, I'm just saying the fact that they just pulling it out now.
Pulling it now, right. Yeah.
Like they know they been had this footage.
Yeah.
And now they wait to the trial to pull it out, and it's just like a lot of this stuff could have been mitigated. A lot of this emotional attachment to the trial.
Yeah, man, the man know how to set something up. Well, I also read about that the cashier. At first, he wanted to pay for the cigarettes himself. Yeah. He's like, man, screw it, because he didn't know. Because sometimes you might get it. He felt that George didn't know he had a fake 20, like it just got in his hands and he used it. But I think they couldn't get George back inside, and I guess they started arguing when he went to the store. He went to the owner. And they couldn't settle it. And, the cashier felt bad about it. He's like, man, I wish I just paid for it out of my pocket like I was going to, it's a shame, the fire lady that was trying to give them help, and, she was crying and stuff like that. It was just, the clips I seen, it was just terrible.
Definitely high as shit. High as shit. I don't know, man. That footage just fucked me up, because it's just like, damn, they just now pulling this out. They could have been showing us that footage, man. That's funny that they just now decided to pull that footage out. That's real. I find that mighty funny. All the George Floyd footage should have been out by now if they really wanted to, but they just save it for this now. Derek Chauvin's defense, I feel like some people are being dishonest about. They're saying, "Oh, he's doing a terrible job." I think he's doing a great job.
Yeah,
I think he's doing a really good job. It's definitely reasonable doubt. There's definitely reasonable doubt in this case. Earlier, well, at first you got the girlfriend saying, they was in the car with the drug dealer. Then you got somebody saying, they showed a picture of George Floyd. What appeared to be drugs in his mouth right before they pulled him out the car. This is what the defense is showing. So the defense is they painting it, they making it look real good. I caught a clip today where they were talking about, defense was like, how do you measure somebody's pulse? And they talking about like the thumb versus the two fingers, because the thumb could, whatever. And he's like, where do you do that at? Where do you test the artery? And he pointed to the certain part of the neck, and he said, looking at the video, is his knee on George Floyd's artery? And dude had to say, nah. He's like, no further questions, Your Honor. I was like, ooh, he about to eat this case up.
Yeah.
Tim Pool had a good point. He said, really, the state should be blamed for this, because this officer was trained in this manner. And that's what I always been saying. Like, you need to take this shit up with the state. The state is the problem. These people just work for the state. It's the state that need to be checked. Otherwise, you're going to keep producing more assholes who are untrained. I think he's going to walk.
Think so?
Yeah, we're going to get some riots this summer.
Now, they better be careful. Because we don't, I was thinking this earlier. I was like, are they going to, I'm trying to go big picture here. Are they going to release the riots on, under a Biden term? And what's going to be different? Biden might lock these niggas up, man. They better be careful. Biden might knock these niggas up in the head. He already did it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, with the Haitians.
He's doing with the Haitians. The crime bill.
They already pivoted to Asian Lives Matter. We back at the bus, right? Dog. It's Jim Crow Joe back. We done. They're gonna pull that National Guard out and they're gonna stomp niggas out.
They better be careful. Y'all better be. Let's see. Look, if y'all go out there, I mean, y'all fall for the victim to this psyop. That's on y'all. But y'all better be careful in thinking Joe is going to treat you better than what Trump let this shit go. Trump let this go way too long. You know what I mean? Because, but they were fighting him. You know what I'm saying? Right. See, now, in these Democratic cities with these Democratic mayors, and they call Joe like, hey, man, we need to keep this under control because they got to do it. They don't want to let it go too far, till, the next, midterms. Then they start losing some seats. But that might be the plan anyway, to keep that check and balance going and shit like that. They never let it go too long with having super control. They have a way of swinging it back and forth.
Balance of powers.
This might be, yeah. To fake out that two-party, one-party system.
There are no two parties. There's only one. And right. We ain't in it. We ain't invited.
So that might be... But I think if it's riots, man, Joe's going to treat this shit a little bit different. I believe. I really believe. He's going to knock you niggas upside their head. They already shifted. You can't even, I don't even see it. I see some people still with but now it's all Asian Lives Matter, just like you said. People selling stickers, Asian Lives Matter, all this stuff. We in the back, like I said last episode, it's black folks and white folks in the back of the bus talking about what the hell happened to America. We sitting there pointing at each other, blaming each other like some dickheads.
We knew it was gonna happen. Like we said, if Biden wins, we go into the back of the bus. And once they dominion the system, we knew it was coming, man. It was like, dang, we gonna be back of the bus. And I told Cass, like, man, we had a good run. Like the Black Lives Matter thing was like a gift and a curse. It was like, on one hand, it's like, oh, look, we're important in America finally, right? On the other hand, it's like, we're only important because they want to grift off of us.
Right.
Now it's like, we're not even important enough to grift off of.
Like we told them, like, if y'all got the ball, you got to do something.
Yeah.
What they do?
Fumbled it.
Shoot Cadillac commercials. Shoot Netflix videos. Go to Hollywood. This is what these niggas did. Invest in tea companies. This is what these niggas did when they had The Rock. White man said, give me that ball back. We got to get it. Pass it to, what's his name? Oh, fucking.
Jeremy Lin.
Yeah, pass it to Jeremy. We got to give this ball to Jeremy Lin. It's their turn now. And now y'all sitting there looking stupid.
Rosa Parks. We tried to help. Tried to tell him. We tried to warn. Tried to help. Listen, man.
UTR $2 donation was the convenience store owned by Asians. I don't know. Was it? Oh, probably. Hotep
shit.
Hotep Tiger, how do you guys feel about Steven Crowder defending the knee on the neck?
I don't really listen to Steven Crowder. Like, I don't really give these people like weight. Like, why is his opinion? I don't understand why Steven Crowder's opinion is important.
I mean, listen, Crowder's going to do. That's his angle. Find out where they're outraged about and defend it. That's it. That's as far as you take about how he feels about that. That's what he's going to do.
Oh, that's his gimmick.
You know what I'm saying? That's his gimmick.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're mad about him kneeing on his neck. well, let me find a way so I can defend it. That's a lot of them jokers grift.
Yeah.
You know, they don't stand for nothing. They find out what the left is outraged about, and let me find a way to defend it. They ain't standing on no ideas about themselves and shit like that. They find out what the outrage is, and they try to pivot off it. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like you said, I don't listen to Crowder either.
It's the outrage grift.
It's the outrage grift. It's nothing. You know, it's like if he can't come up with a fucking funny Hennessy joke, what the fuck are you even listening to this guy for and worried about what his opinions for?
Yeah.
And easy a joke as a Hennessy joke.
Yeah.
God damn. Ryan Park, Asian activists are assimilating American race grifter culture. Hate to see it. Oh, we got it. We got that one coming up. We're talking about that next. D Mazaja, thank you for the $20 Canadian Jones, whatever. Pop Pop Hotep, he started before he went not talking to Cube. Told black leadership to kick rocks on a Zoom call, letting all his free labor hit the market with executive orders.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so hilarious. Sean Kingston, Jeremy Lin ain't been relevant since 2011. Now all of a sudden he the NBA Kaepernick. That's so fucking hilarious, man. Jesus, man. Oh man. Yeah, we got to talk about, what's his name?
Korean conservative.
Ryan Park. Yeah, Ryan Park.
That's his name?
You know, he said, no, I'm talking about the super chat from Ryan Park says Asian actors are assimilating to the American race grifter culture. Hate to see it. See, this is what happens when you open it up, and this is the danger of, Black Lives Matter, being so relevant and to the left. All I seen earlier this week, it was one day and people were talking about Korean conservative. I'm looking at matter of fact, I think it was, did somebody post? Yeah, somebody posted it in the Black conservative chat. Shout out to Black conservative Twitter. Some people were outraged because he was talking heavy. My daughter got my phone. I can't read what the. I'm gonna play the video.
I'm gonna play the video.
Okay.
Lord have mercy. He's a mess. I thought he was funny. What is it? The Korean. There he is. I found him. It says followed by Uncle Hotep.
I just did that yesterday, man. Don't put
you
that.
You lying.
I swear to God.
You a long time follower. Hey, here we go. I found the video. Watch this. I'm gonna just play a little bit because it's a 10-minute video. I'm just gonna play a little bit.
Say, okay, from those demographics who might be offended at what I say, okay, go to an Asian party, go to a black party, go to a Latino party, go to an LGBTQ party, see which one is more reserved and disciplined and has a degree of self-restraint. Just saying. So now all the fields that I just listed, funny enough, all run by Democrat voting liberals, all of them. Hollywood, need I say more? Music industry, need I say more? Upper education is run by liberal Democrats compared to conservatives at a rate of 12-1. So what that means is the staff, administration, and professors in upper education and colleges are overrun by liberals compared to conservatives at a rate of 12-1.
It was the first few seconds.
Okay.
He said, I'm gonna play it back.
From those demographics who might be offended at what I say, okay, go to an Asian party, go to a black party, go to a Latino party, go to an LGBTQ party, see which one is more reserved. And
he said, go to an Asian party, go to a black party, go to a Hispanic party, and tell me which one's more reserved. Oh my God. Yo, he's funny, man.
I mean, we're going to see a lot of this. This is just the beginning. You know, it's because, you know, you're going to have people, you're going to have Asians that are going to be like, you know, Asian Lives Matter crowd, or you're going to have guys like him. You know, they got the rock. You know what I mean? It switched. So remember the launching of, you know, the D-Rays, the Nettas, the Sean Kings. Well, you're going now, it's the playing field is switched. Now we're going to have the Korean conservative. You're going to see a whole bunch of people just rise up. The Negro is done. The Shine shit, that was during the Trump joint. Now we got whatever his real name, the Korean conservative. It's a wrap. Now we're going to see, but now you're going to see people play the two sides of the aisle, just like we did, like we saw when, you know, Black Lives Matter came up. I mean, you're going to see people like him. And one thing I say about Asians, they do not hold back. They don't hold back on like the white, like y'all thought Crowder and them was crazy. See, they'll talk shit and they're going to just back it up with facts.
Yeah.
They're not going to fucking all this bullshit that y'all see from Crowder and what's his Mark Dice, all that emotional bullshit.
Yeah.
They're not going to come with that shit. They're going to come with straight heat rocks. And they really know it because who owns the stores in the Shine neighborhoods?
Uh-oh. Asians.
Huh?
Asians.
Shit, they know us more than they Korean conservative know you more than Mark Dyson and fucking Crowder do.
Yeah.
Crowder they just watch the shit from fucking TV and the fucking news. They don't live nowhere near niggas.
Correct.
Haven't been. Not the whole fucking life. Goddamn. Not even the whole goddamn life. But the Korean conservative, he know y'all shines for real. He know y'all for real. So I would advise black folks to step aside and be like, hey man, y'all want those. I'm telling y'all. Listen, we talked about this last week. Remember? The only one that went to war, the white man didn't lose. Kicked him out.
Yeah. The only
with
one.
these jokers.
Yep.
So if they pivot the Shine versus them, ass kicking.
I don't want that ass whooping. I'd rather take the white man's whip than the goddamn than the Koreans karate kick. Nah, son. Nah, I know how they do in Korea. I'm good on that. You give me Jim Crow before you give me that Korean communism. That's a whole nother type of oppression. They oppression so good, they oppress themselves.
Oh my God. These niggas don't know, man. They don't know, man. You see what happens when they get arguments with black women in the shops.
They whooping your ass.
They don't call the cops. They call these hands. That's what they call. I'm not lying. I never seen none of them call the cops. They would go straight upside your head.
Yeah. That's facts. They're going to get a broomstick. 8 of them going to come out the back room. You even know was there.
Oh my God.
They gonna wear your ass out.
They gonna wear your ass out.
And you gonna buy weave the next day.
White man just stand there and let y'all take the shit out the store. Oh, we ain't gonna have no problem. Oh, they can do. Oh, we'll just go insurance and all that shit. We ain't even say nothing. You seen that all that y'all running them expensive ass stores running and do that shit. You run in a Korean store and try to do a smash and grab, see what happens. They ain't gonna let you go out the store with their shit.
You ain't making it out. You gonna go in. You gonna go in, but you ain't gonna get out.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was funny that there was not much backlash for the Korean conservative because Asian lives matter right now. Like
they could be talking heavy, boy.
Yeah, like the white liberal can't even hop in that situation because it's just like Asian lives matter right now. You can't say nothing about what he said.
Nope.
Funny times we.
Logo. He replied late to the party, but I've arrived. Operation Stop the White Grift. Hey, the goons are just helping your operational security. They're in the white hats, probably. Anyway, don't declare war on the goons. They're crazy.
I got a DM from him. He explained to me what they're doing. We're gonna fix the security. Thank you very much for the transparency, Chance.
Cassius Cam, they planned this acquittal. They're going to issue martial law when these riots pop, and they're going to seize weapons like Katrina PSYOP from the jump.
They're going to seize y'all weapons. They ain't seizing my weapon.
Jimmy Doss, drug grift coming. They want you to be happy getting back that freedom they took away.
Word.
Bio Reaper, random question, but what are your guys' thoughts on Gavin McInnes? Heard you guys mention his name on 3 streams ago.
They trying to get us canceled. That's your boy. You was hanging out with him first.
Oh,
you was
trying to put me on it.
You was on his show, wasn't you?
After you.
Don't try to pull that. I've never been on Gavin McInnes' show. Don't even try to pass the buck. You grifted ass nigga. You was on his show. You was on Jesse Lee Peterson's show. That was you. I ain't never been on them 2 platforms. So tell us, Uncle Hotep, what do you think about Gavin McInnes?
I don't know. I don't know him like that. I don't know. I don't know what he's about. To be honest with you, I don't know.
What y'all talk about on the show?
That was back when the Trump game just started. I don't know. It's not on the internet anymore. I don't think so.
It's not.
I'm cool. No,
evidence is gone. They cleaned your
evidence is gone.
Damn.
Yeah, because he don't got a YouTube channel anymore. They cleaned out, a lot of stuff we've been on. So.
Ebony said Hotep Court for Unc. Word. Facts.
Sean Kingston, emasculate the Asian male, emasculate the black male. Oh man. Yeah, I don't we got anything else, man?
That's all I got, man. Saturday, tune in. I'm gonna have an attorney coming on. We'll be talking about constitutional law and case law. It's gonna be dope. Make sure y'all tune in. Probably like 8:00. So make sure you're subscribing, and all that good shit.
Buffalo Bill seen a Korean dude kick a black chick smooth in the back here in Charleston, South Carolina. We were shopping back there 2 months later.
This is why I'm out my business. I just build my tech companies. I learned a long time ago, can't save the black community.
Can't save them. Hey, thanks everybody coming through. Thanks to all the Patreon supporters, both Hotep Nation and Hotep's Been Told You. Next week we have Jeff Charles on, and we're trying to reschedule that Tommy. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we're trying to reschedule that. And we got another person coming up. We have to reschedule. So, and we're working on that. So, if you want some additional pods from us, go subscribe to the Hotep's Been Told You Patreon. Cameron Emerlin, I don't mind Asians clapping back. I've been around Asian my entire life in South Philly. They won't hold back, but they separate the Hoteps from the shines.
Now that is true.
Yeah, that's true.
We safe.
Yeah, because they respect intelligence. If they see a Shine with intelligence, they be like, "Oh, he all right," you know. But the Shines, shit, they whoop them niggas' ass all day. Take advantage of all that shit.
Yeah. So, you live Sunday?
Yeah, man. I'll be back Sunday. You know, Hoteps. I had a new grift, man. Like I got these. Paul got these snack crates, right?
Uh-huh.
And you get snacks from all different countries. And I got Sweden and shit like that. They give you a whole bunch of snacks from Sweden. Now look at it, Sweden. They got banana skids. What the fuck is banana skids and shit like that? I'm not eating this shit.
That's like them. What's the name? I forget what they call them, but they got something like that here.
Banana coffee and flavored chew bar. I don't know what these niggas in Sweden be eating, man. But yeah, a whole bunch of. I had some gummies from last night, but it was too. But anyway, I made a video of that, so that's gonna be another grift for me. You know, I gotta get back on my kettlebell, but another grift is gonna be me opening these snack crates and shit like that. So,
all right.
You know, I'll try some of the new shit out. I ate some gummies from Sweden in the box on a soda, and it was all right.
Yeah, that's a good grift. The unboxing of the crates.
Yeah,
fucks with it.
All right, man.
All
right, peace. From Sweden in the box on a soda, and it was all right.
Yeah, that's a good grift. The unboxing of the crates.
Yeah,
fucks with it.